Alright, we're rolling, guys. How are things, man? How are things? Gotta head into town, gotta get the rent paid, and the time has come. Remember that song? To pay the rent. Forget it. Get some supplies and stuff, but I am whooped, guys. Absolutely whooped. I don't know. I kind of relayed this in a video before that I am one of those hell-bent, gotta get the job done, man. And it's taxing. It's very taxing, especially with the health problems I got. It's I'm thinking about it, man. I got to be about my Father's business. I've got to. We are in the end days, man. We are straight up in the end days. FM8, I'm going to leave a link to his channel. He's done some great research on this, what we call Morgellons, but synthetic biology, all this stuff. He's done some great work on it. And I do believe I asked him if I could mirror some of his stuff, and he said, yeah, I don't care. But he's mirroring other people's. There's one that I will mirror that he mirrored, but I want to leave a link to his channel too, because he's got some good stuff, guys. I mean, it's horrific what's going on. Their agenda is, it's rocking and rolling, whether we like it or not. It's rocking and rolling, and not only is it spiritual, it is physical too. I mean, every morning, I'm telling you, I can tell you it's physical. Every day. And, but it's spiritual too, guys. So there's both. It goes hand in hand. I guess the spiritual war is playing out here on this here battlefield. I still am not a good soldier. I'm not. I don't know how to be. I want to be. I pray for it. Open doors for me, God, whatever. I don't care. I mean, whatever it be, just show me. He tends to ignore me. He does, man, and it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. I get mad. I get mad at him because, I'm ignored. I don't like being ignored. Granted, I've ignored him for all my life, basically, until maybe the last few years I've really cried out to him, I mean, when my boys were little, my wife and I at the time, we'd take the boys to church and, do the Christian thing, but no, I never cried out to him. Never. Never tried to build a relationship with him. Never, But that's not spoken about much in church. It's not spoken about. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody. It's me. You get what I'm saying? It's me. But I do need that help. I need that, and I'm just, and I'm praying for it. You know what I mean? I am praying for it, man. So I'm a wreck, man. I don't know how to relay this info to people I love and just everybody. I love people, right? I don't know how to relay this info of, guys, we are part synthetic, all of us. The agenda's already, it's been in product. It's nuts. Again, I've shared, I don't know if everybody sheds insects and plants like I do. I think it was bite. I don't think everybody does. Looks like we have some road work ahead. that, it is what it is. I can only do what I can do, but yeah, it really raises havoc on you guys. It's terrible. And so I'm guessing that majority of people, because they aren't, I mean, it's not even lack of better words. It's, you literally are suffering with this. You suffer. It's a suffer I cannot explain. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not complaining, but and I don't see many of my fellows that it probably affects them. It probably affects us all. Just like the spiritual. I think the spiritual, I think it's ramped up. It's really ramped up, all right? And to where Paul said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So, when people are wronging us, or we feel they're wronging us, or they literally are, I don't know. It's probably better to just yield and, all right. Well, you got the best of me, didn't you? Because I don't know how much in control folks are anymore. I don't know. I don't know how much control I am anymore. And nonetheless, all right, as I said before, I've done some shady stuff, some sinister stuff. So who am I to judge, right? So somebody got the best of me. Somebody, whatever. Because this world is fleeting. It's perishing. It has to, man. Boy, for you guys who do not have faith in Jesus Christ, I'm not judging. I'm not saying anything that you should or I just I don't know how you do it. Because that's my only hope, is he's going to come back and fix this, and he's got to destroy it all and make it right, man. But we're going to get the bad guy first. Paul tells us the bad guy comes first, and he's gonna make a lot right. He's gonna make a lot right. That's where we gotta be careful, guys, right? That's where we gotta be careful, because he's probably gonna expose all this so-called Morgellon stuff. He's gonna probably expose all the governments and the wickedness and the evilness, which is in Revelation. I don't remember the exact, but destroyed the harlot, the beast and the harlot, right? But he will come out as the good guy. He will come out as a good guy. So we got to be careful on that. And I guess that's just going to be the Holy Spirit that'll guide us through that. I'm not a pre-trib believer myself. I'm not saying I'm right. I mean, there's many people who know the Bible way better than I, and have been believers, and followed the Lord, and truly followed the Lord. I know many of them, and they are pre-trib believers. But I just, for myself, the way I read it, I don't think so. I think we have to go through the tribulation. We're not going to, the wrath, that's going to be when he comes and kicks some booty, right? He's going to come and kick some booty, and with just a breath, right? Or it might be the point where, so the last trumpet might be the point where Revelations is so hard to understand. I mean, it is written, it was a vision, right? right? And it was a vision, I think, just like Daniel, sealed up until the end times. The book was to be sealed, and that means we won't understand it, right? I mean, it's there, but we don't understand it until that time comes. And I think we're there. I think we're there, guys. I do. Just like iron shall not mix with clay, their seed shall not mingle. But that's what they're trying to do, man. I shed so much metal, guys. I shed so much metal and graphene and just funky stuff. Now, I don't know if everybody is. I don't know. Of course, I pray not, but I suspect they are. I just think that the plants and the insects, it had to have been that bite that was a vector. That either from the tick, because I had a tick bite and that's when I started feeling bad, or I had another bite that I thought was a black widow. Could have been both. Who knows? I do think this is layered. This whole Morgellons thing. I live in a moldy house. There's that. I live around a lot of what's it called? Oh boy, for your cell phones. Well, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of that in there. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, they're doing some major work down there. But yeah, I mean, we're in the end days, and I need to be about my Father's business. I don't know if I put so much emphasis on work to take my mind off what is real. I don't know. I'm suspecting that, but I've always been that way. I've always been the job's got to get done, and that kind of. Boy, I hope they're not doing this work on my way back, and I suspect they will be, but that's all right. Okay, looks like we're going to be rolling again. Yeah, I mean, nothing else really matters. Yeah, okay, I do have to work to get the job done. I have to work to eat and live, just like the early Christians, apostles. God, it must have been a trip back then, right? It must have been a trip. You actually seen Jesus, right? So you seen God. Because I believe Jesus is God. Yes, Jesus is God in the flesh. It's crazy. I get that. But I believe that. All right? It's written, and I believe it. And I do kind of question, like, young Jesus. What was the young Jesus like, right? I question that. I do. But hey, even his brothers didn't believe he was God in the flesh until after, right? I think he had sisters. I don't know, guys. Again, I'm no Bible scholar. I do read it, not as much as I should lately. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with a lot of stuff, guys. Struggling. I can't. My thought pattern, it's terrible. But, my thoughts are on him. I seek out, and I do believe the Holy Spirit guides me. I seek out those who can feed me, right? And it's on this freaking thing, all right? Which is terrible. I mean, but God says I could take what was meant for evil and use for good, right? And I think that's what he's doing. But there's got to be a time when we got to let this go. It's probably going to be coming soon. So, again, man, this whole Mark deal's beating me down. It is what it is. I'm going to share the FMA, share his channel, and I'm going to mirror this one video of this gal. So she's talking about the DOD, Department of Defense. She's talking about NASA. She's talking about, people, those of us who follow this stuff. Noah Hari. I'm sorry, I'm tired, but you know who I'm talking about if you know. The Klaus Schwabs and all that. Yeah, she did a pretty good job. I haven't finished the video, and it's not a long one, but I'm going to mirror that one, and I want to leave a link to his channel. I think Cyberbeats, he's doing the best he can, and I've left a link for his. I mean, it's hard. I mean, how do you get people to see, right? How do you get people to see? It's hard. But again, I left the links to Cyberbeats. Oh man, you should not. Dude just passed the truck. My lord, we could have been in a head-on. It wouldn't have bugged me any. I mean, I wouldn't want to see that guy. But heck, I'm ready to go. I'm ready, man. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. But, alright, I'll keep going, Lord. I'll keep going, man. So, yeah, there's my ramble for today, I think. Maybe that's what we'll call it, my ramble for today. Yeah, again, I think I've asked you guys this, but if you see fit, man, please pray that he puts a man my way that can help disciple me and guide me, and his will be done, of course. His will be done, but boy, I'm getting tired, and I'm confused, and I just don't know how to relay this information to folks. We are all basically a portion synthetic, man. We're not human, not just because of the juice from the CV. I mean, we're sprayed, we're eating it. Your dental injections. I know there was a lot of graphene injected in me when I had that dental work. And I did Google that a little bit, and they're saying that it makes the Novocaine last longer, or something like that. But they kind of allude to they're not using it yet, but they are. They are, absolutely. And it's supposed to make the Novocaine last a little longer, right? No. Dirty freaking dogs is what they are. And these doctors and dentists, oh yeah, well, case studies and all this. Oh, Lord. They don't have a freaking brain, or they sold their soul. Straight up, man. I mean, there's no getting around it, guys. They don't have a brain, or they freaking sold their soul. Because, come on. Alright, guys. I'm at the bank. Let me get my rent money. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're rolling. Yeah, so again, this is it's spiritual and it's physical. I guess the spiritual battle is playing out here. And I am getting my butt kicked. I'm telling you. Which I reckon we all are. We all are. How do I turn the cruise control off? How did I turn it on? I guess it doesn't matter. So I think that's it, man. That's my ponderings for today, or for the last couple of days. Yeah. So it does seem like, they're getting everything in order with making it illegal to be homeless, making a ton of people homeless. I think their next big move would be the big one. And I don't know. We're just going to have to trust in God. But it'll be the big one. It'll probably be numerous. It'll probably be like a series, just boom, 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 boom. Just, bring us to our knees, guys. Bring us to our knees. They definitely learned a lot from the CV-19 thing, which I think AI and quantum computing, and I think they were rocking with that. I think AI is way further than they're letting us see. They're giving us this stuff that they probably had 20 years ago. That's what I think. I don't know. All right, guys. I pray all's well, man. I love you all. You listen to my blah 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 blah. I reckon I appreciate it. If you didn't, I understand. All right, man. Till next time.